Hopefully you've had a chance to try these examples out, but let me go over number 1 first so you can check your work. So are the lines parallel, perpendicular, or neither? The key word here is it says to justify. So you can't just say, yes, they're parallel or perpendicular or neither without looking closely and proving to me that you know that they are. The way you can prove it is by finding the slopes, and that's what tells us, as we've noted, the slopes tell us if they're parallel, perpendicular, or neither. So the first one, the slope here, I can see from y equals mx plus b, that slope is 2/3. I have to identify that slope. This second equation, I cannot see the slope yet. It is not in y equals mx plus b. So I have to do a couple steps of solving for y. Now I still need to divide by 2. And when I divide that 2, I have to divide everything by 2. And now I have the format of y equals mx plus b. So y equals mx plus b. So m equals -3/2. Now let's compare the two slopes and decide if they are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. They are negatives of each other, and they are reciprocals, so these are perpendicular. And then the justification is the work that I've shown here to identify the two slopes. So I communicated what I'm looking at, and then I can say perpendicular. So for b, same idea. We're going to solve for y equals mx plus b. So let me just work on this one over here. I'm going to rewrite. I'm going to get y by itself, so I'm going to subtract x. So 4y equals -1x, or -x plus 8. So maybe I'll put the 1 right there. That'll be nice to have. Divide by 4, and I divide everything by 4. And that gives me y equals -1/4 x plus 2. So I now have the form y equals mx plus b. So here's my m equals -1/4. So there's one slope. Now the next line, I cannot see the slope until I solve for y. So I subtract 2x. Divide everything by 6. And I need to reduce this. This is my m, but I need to reduce it. So it's m equals -1/3. And it turns out that these are neither, they're not related.